My next guest has got a huge fight coming up here against Alex Hernandez at UFC Vegas 20 on February 27th. It is Thiago Moises back here on the program. Thiago, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's always good to chat with you and catch up with you. You've had a lot of success over the last couple fights. The last one went your way against Bobby Green. You had the win before that against Michael Johnson. Is there anything in particular that you feel like you've worked on that you've seen in your improvements? Like you've been on a nice winning streak heading into this fight.
Yeah, just getting better every day. Training hard, doing everything that I can to be at my best, and get more familiar with the UFC cage, everything that is like around the UFC. So I think that's getting more experience.
Yeah, you're feeling more comfortable in there by the looks of it. I mean, we've seen that in a lot of your fights as well, too.
Yeah, I'm feeling very comfortable inside the cage. And I think that's it, like more experience, more cage fighting, more cage time.
Yeah. And you're still young, man. I mean, that's what's cool about this is we're seeing you sort of grow up a little bit in the UFC, which is really cool. So that's been exciting as well, too.
Yeah.
Was this the right amount of time off in between fights?
Yeah, it was good because I went to Brazil, I spent time with my family. I kept training in Brazil, kept improving, and it's going to be like better Thiago in this fight also. Cool. Every fight I get better.
Where did you get to train when you were back home?
I train in São Paulo. I train a lot of jiu-jitsu. I train with the gi a lot, so my jiu-jitsu is pretty sharp. Nice.
Well, looking forward to that. How's the pandemic over there? Is it much different than the U.S.?
No, it's pretty much the same. Restrictions. There is a lot of cases, unfortunately, but hopefully the thing is gonna get better with the vaccine. I hope so.
No, same here. So that's good at least. What's it like going back to Brazil now? Because, you moved to the U.S., you tried to, you're at this great gym at American Top Team, you're in the UFC now. Like, it must be cool for you to go back home and see all the success that you've had.
Yeah, it's very cool, I moved here when I was 17, and I just had a dream inside my bag, and now that I'm accomplishing a lot of things, it's pretty cool, So my hometown, people from my family, my friends, they can see they can accomplish anything that they had to,
Yeah, no, that's great. Good to see here. You're fighting Alex Hernandez. This is a pretty notable opponent. 12-3 record. How do you feel like you match up against him?
I feel we match up like pretty good. I feel I match up good against anyone because I'm a well-rounded fighter, so I can change my style, I can fight on the ground, I can wrestle, I can strike, so just the right strategy, I'm a bad matchup for everyone.
I'd agree with that. I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is like the first opponent you fought that's like, he talks a bit of trash every now and then. He'll try and build up the fight. Is that something you're anticipating that he might, whether it's at the stare downs or whatever, maybe talk some trash?
Actually, I don't care about that. If he wants to do this, that's good for me, good for us. It's gonna hype our fight. I think it's gonna be a pretty exciting match because of our styles. We always go to fight. We keep the high pace. Both youngs, both hungry. But if he wants to talk trash, doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna show my work. February 27th.
Who have been some of your main training partners for this camp?
One of my training partners, the main ones, had been Matheus Gamarot, former KSW champion, Moicano, Raul Manfield, Nathan Schultz, those guys.
That's a great lineup right there. And Natan, we're looking forward to him in the PFL season coming up, so that'll be cool. I know you've had a couple new members in the gym. I know it's a big gym, but Piotr Jan, have you got to see him at all in the gym?
Yeah, actually, he's training for his fight against Sterling at the gym. He's looking good, looking sharp. Can't wait for that fight also.
Yeah,
but I don't train with him that much because he's smaller than me.
Yeah. No, and then I saw on Instagram Matt Hughes stopped by the gym. How neat was that?
Man, it was cool. Saturday we just we were having our sparring session, and having such a legend, to watch our training, giving feedbacks, it's pretty cool.
Did he
just
say
amazing energy? Motivated.
No, yeah, for sure to have him in there. Did he say anything to you after? Did you talk to him at all?
No, just asking for a picture. That's it.
That's cool. Yeah, no, for sure. And how much of a boost was it to the gym? I know it's a big gym, like I said, but Dustin Poirier getting that win, that must have been cool for you to see.
Yeah, of course. For us, like he's the uncrowned champion, because Khabib believing there is like nobody who deserves the belt more than him. He beat everyone at the division. So for me, I see himself as the champion now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do as well. Do you ever get to work with him at all? I know he's probably taking some time off now, but even before that, did you ever get to work with him much? Because you guys are in the same weight class.
Yeah, we work like since I got here. I worked with him like since 2012, the year that I got here. Like I had 2 pro fights. He was already my training partner. He was already in the UFC. So, and he helped me a lot for my last 2 fights. Against Bobby Green and
Michael Johnson, who he fought actually. Yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that. So
because both guys southpaws, both guys good boxing. So we trained a lot for that fight. So then I went to Brazil. Then he was training for a corner. We didn't train that much, and now I think he's Louisiana right now. And yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, no, it must be nice because you're training with one of the best, right? And so it's cool that you guys can kind of help each other out, right? So
of course, yeah.
Good stuff. How's the weight cut going? I know you like to cook, so I'm sure it's going pretty well.
Like the weight cut's getting he's doing great now. My weight for me is perfect. I'm getting my weight down gradually, but I'm starving like burgers, pizza, ice cream, like cookies. I think I'm gonna go crazy after this fight. Just
yeah, you got to have that food for sure. I know it's you probably miss it. Who's gonna be in your corner for this fight?
It's gonna be like Catel and Pahumpa.
Okay.
And always Catel, Pahumpa, and Macarrão are on my corner, but my coach Macarrão his wife is pregnant. She's gonna give birth February, so he's not gonna be able to be there, but. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
we're gonna have like 4 TT fighters on that card also. So.
Yeah, that of course, which is pretty common, anyways. You guys have a lot of fighters at the gym.
Hours,
so. Yeah. No, for sure. How do you see this fight playing out on February 27th?
I could say footlock submission. That'd be cool, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, switch it up a bit. That'd be kind of neat. And I mean, like I mentioned there, Hernandez is a pretty known name in the division. He fought Cowboy Cerrone. I think, this would be 3 wins in a row if you win here. Do you feel like you'd start to get some of those bigger names with a win here? Because I feel like you're on that track right now.
Yeah, of course. Like, especially after beating Michael Johnson, Bobby Green. Bobby Green had like a 3-win streak. So yeah. I stopped at that now, beating Alexander Hernandez. I think after beating him, I don't just deserve it, but I also earned it, top 15 opponent.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. Downtime, you still watching a lot of cooking shows? What are you doing when you're not training?
Like right now, my schedule is really busy. I don't have time to do much things. So when I'm training, I'm watching TV, and recovering for the next session. So right now I'm watching Vikings, pretty
nice.
Cool show, and I like to watching like people eating foods, trying different foods,
Yeah.
But like torture myself. I'm saying, I'm gonna go that place after my fight. That place, just.
Yeah, map it out. That's smart. Yeah, think of all the good food you'll get to eat after the fight. How's your wife, by the way, doing with living in the U.S. and English and all that? Like, how is she adjusting to life in the U.S.?
She loves it. Like she speaks English better than mine. And she likes the lifestyle.
Well, your English is amazing. I still can't believe that. Like, we're having a full-on conversation now, and it's like I remember that first interview. You've done so well, so that must be really cool because you probably speak a lot of English at the gym, I would think, right? Or do you speak Portuguese?
Yeah. Actually, at the gym, I would say 50-50, because there's a lot of Brazilians there.
Right, so it's just natural to speak Portuguese. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I speak a lot of English at the gym also.
That's good. Yeah, well, it shows, man. And we're looking forward to this fight, man. February 27th, UFC Vegas 20. Anyone you want to thank, Thiago? Any sponsors, any social media? I'll give you the last word.
All right, just want to thank all my fans, all for all the support. American Top Team, all my coaches, my training partners, and on it the best supplement around. And give me a follow on Instagram, Thiago Moises MMA, and all my social medias.